in the shame. You've got no one but yourself to blame. You thought no one was watching, but I'm right here in your brain.
Welcome to...
You forgot the name of the podcast.
No, it's Not My Proudest Moment with Matthew Maloney and Dacoda Miracle.
That wasn't your proudest moment, was it?
That's very not, it doesn't register. It's not proud.
I think the word you were looking for is astute.
Yes.
It was on point and correct.
Yeah.
You forgot the name of the show.
I just paused for dramatic effect, Matthew.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take it again.
All right. Welcome to Not My Proudest Moment.
So what we do on this podcast is talk about our not so proud moments.
Yeah, and we have a lot of them.
We do. And someday we're going to get guests on, so that it's not just us two.
Yeah, because this is fucking boring.
And, well, I just, like, what do you think this show is? Like for other people? Like, do you is this a show just for people to snicker in at last about us being vulnerable? Or I like to think that it's, a way for people to, see that they're not alone. To come up with some common ground and realize that maybe the mistakes they've made aren't so great in comparison.
Write into us at notmyproudestmoment@gmail.com.
Dude, okay. We don't have an email yet.
No.
I promise that's not going to be it, because that's a long,
that's a long ass
dumb email.
How about dacotamiracle@gmail.com?
Is that your actual email?
That's my actual email.
Okay.
You can email me. I don't give a shit. Email me, people. Or DM me. Whatever. Tell us what the show means to you.
All right.
Yeah. Even though we have no one listening right now.
We haven't put anything out.
I know, we haven't put anything out.
See, saying that is a fallacy because, maybe we never put this out, and so it's true, but if so, no one heard it. But if someone's listening to it, then saying that no one will listen to this is just automatically untrue. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I mean, it's true in Why
this
don't
moment.
you shut the fuck up and tell your story?
Oh, man. Okay, so let's jump right in. My embarrassing story is actually, I'm a little uncomfortable telling this one, but I'm still going to tell it because we're being vulnerable.
Well, then why are you wasting our time?
All right, so I was in high school, and I had a girlfriend.
Ooh.
Humble brag. Humble brag, not nothing special, but she was a girl and a friend. And she came over, and she came over.
Did you break her hymen?
I did not break her hymen.
Did you smash that hymen?
I did not smash. I didn't actually. I didn't lose my virginity till after high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, that was a given for you.
Nice.
Good
roast.
Boom, roasted. So she comes over. Parents aren't home. And we're in my room, and one thing leads to another, and we're over the clothes. We're dry humping.
Okay.
She's on top of me.
No, let's be specific.
She's dry humping me.
And let's say her name. This is a real.
I'm not gonna say her name.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say her name.
I wasn't actually asking.
Yeah, because this could be. I mean, if people know me and
are you underage?
At the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not 18.
And she was too.
And she was not 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But the thing is that my stepdad, who we talked about in the first episode, the one that made me shit on the side of the highway, he comes home, and my door was open because no one was home, and I'm just like, whatever happens in this room can be seen by...
This is your room?
No. Yes, my room, yeah. And he had to walk past the room to get to the master bedroom. And so we didn't hear anything because, we're wearing corduroys. The friction was just so loud. So we don't hear him come in. And then I hear, I'm home, like super loud, like to the point where it's like, oh shit.
Okay. Now hold on.
Yeah.
Pause.
What?
So he honestly announced that.
Yeah.
When he walked in the door, it's not like he wanted you to know to stop doing that.
So he
He
walked
didn't know
by
about
and
you guys.
saw.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's what it. So he already saw it, and then wanted to
he's
make
like,
it clear.
Oh shit, yeah.
Okay.
He wanted to like be like,
he's a cock blocking asshole.
exactly.
Stepdad.
Yeah, he didn't just shut the door and let it happen.
Yeah. What would your real dad have done?
I don't know. I've never like had that conversation with my dad.
Yeah, I'm about to give a story about how much cooler my dad is.
I can't wait for that. But I've never really even like had a girl over when I'm visiting my dad's house. So I mean, I've never even had anything close to that happening. But anyway, when my mom got home and the girl left, my mom and stepdad like had a sit down talk with me because they thought that we were having sex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. You know, it's a lot lamer than anything. We were just rubbing pants. Okay. So, anyways, pretty embarrassing having that talk. Nothing like that had ever happened. I've never been walked in on, like, you know, I've always been a very, I've never walked in on anyone. I've never.
So this is the story. The story is you were
my dad saw me, or my stepdad saw me.
You were getting some, you know, pubescent action.
Yeah.
You know, like just some hand stuff.
Yeah, whatever.
Over the clothes, under the clothes.
Over the clothes. I mean, you know, stuff happens, but yeah.
I remember, you know, that kind of awkward age of just discovering the pack, just putting your fingers over the wrapping to that candy bar. But
of course you relate it to food.
Thanks, buddy. So this is not the story I am bringing today, but I just like.
Yeah, no. What you have to one up me on my the
do,
coolness.
Because like basically like. My dad saw me get in action, and then later we had to talk about our parents. And you're like, you built it up. He's like, this is a big deal. This is super personal.
I don't like telling this story.
Okay, why? But like this is nothing. This is slightly braggadocious, a little bit.
Is it really?
I mean, no, because that's nothing to be like, you know, like everyone's done it, but this is nothing to be embarrassed about.
I know. I feel like I've just been sexually repressed, like just very shamed about my sexuality.
Just let me tell you about this. Okay?
Yeah.
My family. Only the master bedroom has a TV in the bedroom. My parents.
Ooh, okay.
What the fuck is this?
I'm turning on the fan.
I asked you if you were ready.
I know, I'm getting hot. I'm getting warm. So I turn on the fan.
Oh my god.
Okay. So what happened?
So professional. So again, this is not the story I'm bringing. I'm gonna tell another story later. Mm-hmm. But I was home with my dad, and then, you know, similar age. Probably middle school.
Oh wow, okay.
And no, here's the difference between you. There's no girl involved in my story.
Okay.
So my dad is at the house, and he leaving me alone in the house. And the second he gets gone, the second he leaves the house, I go into I just know I've discovered masturbation.
Okay.
I know, like, this is my time.
Okay.
And I go into his bedroom. I go into my parents' bedroom, and I turn on the HBO on demand.
Oh my god!
Because that's the only one with the TV.
Yeah.
Before smartphones.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
And I turn on the whatever, you know.
The cat house.
The pornos.
Which one?
Like whatever softcore.
The softcore. Okay.
Well, they don't have hardcore on HBO.
Well, no. I mean, they. Yeah.
So
unless you're watching Game of Thrones.
You know what? maybe it was. Showtime, which I think we all know is a little more risque.
Is it really?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That up.
I feel like Cinemax is the one.
Cinemax?
I don't know. To the max.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I play some stuff, right? You know, and I'm in the heats of it.
Oh.
And then my dad, as he has every right to do, walks into his own bedroom, sees me hand in cock, porn on screen, and he was like, whoa! And I go like, what are you, whoa? Awkwardly, like, what are you doing? He said you're leaving. Like, I forgot something. He's like, get out! And he's like, okay. And
you said get out?
I said get out.
To his own room? And he's like, okay, fine.
And that's the time I kicked my dad out of his own room.
Wow. And did you, like, just turn it off?
No, man.
No? Jesus.
I came right
wow.
I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
I forgot. But
That's just crazy. There's a,
and that's not even the story I brought today. But you
No,
see
I
how
know.
that, like, that's nothing
Yeah.
compared to your story.
well, no, it's not. That's, yeah.
Jeez, you live such a vanilla,
it's
unembarrassed life. You shouldn't be embarrassed over anything.
That's embarrassing to me.
Okay. It's all relative.
It's all relative, yeah. Okay. There's a Patrice O'Neal story.
Oh, yeah, let's tell his story on this podcast.
Well, it was
the man's dead.
Well, no, it was on Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, when he was on Joe Rogan, he was saying how Patrice stayed at his place, and he walked in on Patrice in front of the computer, and like Patrice didn't even break stride. Like he's just like, why are you watching me? Get the fuck out of here. Like, yeah. Anyways.
Cool.
Yeah.
So now I guess we're moving on to my story.
We are.
So mine is also involves a girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a first date story.
Ooh, love it.
This is around the age of 25, 26.
Okay.
Date similar age.
Mm-hmm.
And we met through the very romantic Tinder.
Yeah. Okay.
We met through Tinder, but it wasn't like a hookup. It was like we actually, I was actually interested in like taking her out and
Yeah. And she was looking to get
finding a nice lady and treating her a little bit.
But she was looking to get railed.
Probably not.
Okay. Probably
But,
not. Okay.
So this date, very simple first date, dinner and a movie.
Okay.
My idea.
Cliche.
Cliche. Very basic. Just have a little meal, get to know you, go see a flick, talk about it. Go right to boning. And that's the plan.
All right. And so what dinner did you pick out, and what movie did you watch?
We went. I took her to Red Robin.
Yeah. Okay.
And that went very well. I was very charming, charismatic.
Yeah.
And she was having a lovely time. I knew right away it wasn't going to work because I found out she didn't like root beer. And that was just like,
what?
That's such a weird thing to have a distaste for.
That's a weird thing to like have it be a deal breaker.
No, well, that's what you mean. No, it wasn't. It's not a real deal breaker.
Oh, okay.
That was the thing that we like. I flirty implied that was a deal breaker.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Well, this ain't gonna work out. I mean, it did. I did.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to spoil the end of the story.
Yeah.
So
what movie?
everything goes well. Tell them we went to go see Hell and High Water.
Hell and High Water?
Or is it Hell or High Water?
Hell or High Water, something like that.
Great movie.
Yeah. Okay.
You've seen it?
No.
Great cowboy flick.
Good.
Modern day too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so go to the movie. Get out of the dinner. Go to the movie. It's at one of the theaters that nowadays all these theaters have you have to get your tickets in advance, and then the seats are like predetermined.
Oh, they're nice. They're amazing.
And you have the right, and the great theater. The seats, recline. But you got to get your tickets, and you got to get good seats. I, being responsible, want to impress. I get amazing seats. I get my tickets far in advance. Get premium dead center seats.
Yeah.
Very nice. We go into the theater. It's packed. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that.
For Hell or High Water.
I think it might have been opening weekend.
Oh, okay.
And I go up. A lot of old people there. And here's the thing. There's people in my fucking seats.
Oh, that's the worst.
I'm with my date.
Wow.
Packed theater. There's people
in
my goddamn seats.
Okay.
So,
You murdered them.
I was ready to.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
No, so I go up, and you know what? It's not even like some assholes. It's not even some kids who are like, these are the best seats.
It's like your parents.
It's like some old couple.
Oh no.
And I tell her, we're like up the stairs.
Yeah.
And they're like, there's some people. Those seats. Wait here.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And I go over to them.
Yeah.
Well, I go up to them and say, excuse me. I believe you're in my seats. And they say, the movie's almost over.
Oh my God.
Now, here's the thing. I was so early.
Oh my God.
They were their seats.
Oh my God. You couldn't tell the movie was almost over? Like, it's completely dark. Everyone's like, popcorn's on the floor. Packed. Everyone's silent, I'm sure. No one's ever silent.
No, like looking back, yeah, there were a lot of red flags, but I wasn't looking at them.
She's probably thinking, you're like, wait here. She's like, this guy's gonna kick them out of their movie.
No, she she was, and then I said I had to go back to her. It's like, we need to go to the lobby.
Like tail between your legs.
Yeah. And I was just, like, so we're here, we're super early.
Yeah.
This is the screening right before our screening.
Oh my God.
But
the movie's almost over. That's
over,
great.
dude. it was very casual. It was like, it was definitely one of those.
And you're a big guy. You're what, 6'4"?
Yeah, maybe 6'5".
Maybe 6'5". You walked in front of half of an aisle and blocked their view.
No. I'm not gonna take that as a criticism because it's one of those theaters where the rows are so high.
No. But the people you walked directly in front of,
sure,
you totally blocked their view.
Sure.
And then you stood in front of these people that are reclined in their chairs.
I said I politely apologized to the people who I bothered on their way out because we were just then waiting for the movie to be over.
Oh my God!
But
they're like, this guy must really like Western movies.
But the movie got out. We took our early seats.
Yeah.
First one's there.
Yeah.
And we got to sit, talk, and get to know each other before the movie started. The movie was amazing, and then we went to a bar. She actually did come back to my place for a little makeout, a little
great
Dacoda style. Nothing got.
Nothing got too wild.
No fluids got exchanged.
God.
That's the grossest way to put that.
Yeah, really.
And what else? I don't know. So that's like, but how fun of a story is that to listen to? How fun of a moment is that to share, Dacoda? This is what you got to bring to the show.
Yeah, you're carrying the team.
Damn it.
We'll have people write in.
That's got to be a segment later.
What?
Is we're gonna have people write in to
get Dacoda off this thing.
No, you're gonna shine when we have guests and we're reading letters, and you get to. You're a better listener.
I'm a great listener.
You are.
I love listening.
And I'm a better cuddler. So together.
Oh man.
All
well,
right.
The real test is who has the longest trail
of tears.
Of broken hearts and hymens behind him. Oh man. There we go.
Just stealing my jokes.
I'm stealing your jokes. That's a Matthew Maloney joke.
Yeah.
And
it's not a callback because we haven't said it on the show.
We haven't, and now it is.
So you just stole it.
That's fine.
All right, go get a fork. It's time for Whining and Dining. It's the one part of the show that doesn't, fit really with anything else that we do.
No, not at all. This is just a bit because you like to eat.
Whatever, man.
It's true.
Try new stuff. So
I do like it.
Fast food joints always putting out new crazy shit. Dacoda, I brought in.
You did.
I brought this.
Let's
in.
see what it is.
No.
Oh.
I want you to guess. What do you think we're dealing with here?
Well, it's in a Wendy's bag. Yeah, so either it's from Wendy's or you got some other fast food and you just have the Wendy's bag as a decoy.
Yeah.
Which could, because you have a plethora of empty fast food bags in your car that you could use.
All right. I didn't know you would turn this against me. I was just hoping to fool you. I didn't know you were going to fucking
roast you.
Yeah, no, you're right though. This is
You duped me.
This is
Did you really?
This is from KFC.
Holy shit! Wow, you really did. So I was actually right.
All right. So so KFC, known of course for their fried chicken, but also their biscuits.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you like on your biscuits?
Some frosting. Oh wait, what kind of biscuits?
Did you say frosting? Do you know what this is already?
Well, yeah, I saw that it says Cinnabon. So
these are Cinnabon dessert biscuits from KFC.
Great.
Brand new.
yeah.
Let's take a look at these.
You know,
they are $1 each, or oh my god!
Wow, there is frosting on there.
I only ordered 2. I was only charged for 2, but they gave us 4.
Oh, good. You could have 3 then.
Oh, you know, they probably did it because they made me fucking wait. These straight up look like biscuits covered in jizz. That's like I know.
Now you're still on Louis C.K.'s bit.
No. I get that he did like with the jizzy syrup, but like
this really does.
When you actually get a Cinnabon, it doesn't look like that. It's white frosting.
This is ropey.
This is gross looking. This is so gross.
You know, you can see the KFC sign from my house. Some of these jokes are just for Matt. Okay, it looks like some of these. So it looks like
take a bite. You take a bite, then I take.
Well,
a bite.
no, it looks like 2 of them are regular, and then 2 of them are like cinnamon ones.
They're also okay.
Are they?
I don't know.
What the fuck is this?
I don't imagine this is gonna taste good. A cinnamon bun goes in like a cinnamon bun batter. You don't just throw that shit on top of a biscuit, which is clearly what's being done here.
I will say this.
Right,
I feel like no matter what we get here, I brought you a fork.
I know. I'm using their fork.
That's a shitty fork.
I asked you to get 1 fork. I knew we would need 2. I already know I had 1.
Okay, I will say this. This has been the best one. This has been the best.
No.
The first one was the worst. 3rd time's a charm. This one's not bad.
All right, here's the thing. It's not that bad.
It's not.
It's not. But here's
what
they just took the KFC biscuit, which is not the best biscuit.
They put cinnamon.
And they put cinnamon
and jizz on it.
Like it's covered in like a cinnamon sauce plus a frosting sauce.
It's covered in Cinnabon sauce.
Yeah, it's covered in Cinnabon sauce. That's it.
It's a biscuit with Cinnabon sauce.
Yeah.
But
the thing is,
what?
You bite into it,
mm-hmm.
and the first thing you get is the outer layer, the cinnamon.
Yeah.
And then the aftertaste.
Then you get like
the biscuit.
Like a Thanksgiving biscuit.
But the thing is, when you get an actual cinnamon bun, and by the way, Cinnabons, I guess they're popular. They're overrated. It's not like a great dessert, but it's the cinnamon stuff is layered throughout, which is not the case with these biscuits.
No, this is just slopped on top.
Yeah, this is, and it's a. Oh my god!
You know what though?
What?
You're gonna eat all 3 of those.
No, like.
And they're good size. Like, how much is it for it?
They're 1 for $1 or 4 for $3.
That is not bad.
All right. I don't like it.
That's actually a good price.
Right.
I'm not disappointed.
All right. Well, I mean that's the segment.
Yeah, it's not bad.
We got,
and
got something. We tried it. We talked about it.
I'm not bullshitting you.
Okay.
I did not look in the Wendy's bag.
I know.
I really didn't, and I'm actually kind of impressed that I called you out on the dupe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
So, anyways, wow. And those were not bad. I haven't eaten KFC since like 2009. So.
Yeah, good for you.
No, yeah.
Don't go to KFC again. We'll come back to KFC because they are one of the ones that are
sponsoring us.
No, they're constantly like them and Taco Bell, both owned by the same company, are the ones that are constantly putting out like new shit. They are never got a satisfied menu. It's never perfect. They're always looking
something.
Always looking to
fuck it up.
They make their money off of the look what we got now.
Yeah, well, then they had all the Colonel Sanders, all the, like Rob Riggle, Reba McEntire.
Yeah, there was a lot. Don't need to name them.
Oh, okay.
There was a lot.
I was going to do them in order.
But now they're fixated on a new one who's
Who is that?
It's not a celebrity.
It's not a celebrity?
They just picked a dude, and it's like, no celebrity, he's just going to be Colonel Sanders.
Oh, because I was trying to figure out who he
Yeah.
was.
No.
Man.
It's just a guy.
Just a guy. Aren't we all just a guy?
Aren't we all Colonel Sanders?
Aren't we all Colonel
We could all
Sanders?
be
No, my favorite
It's like
commercial.
Spider-Man. Anyone could be behind
Anyone
him.
could. Yeah. God.
Anyone could wear the beard.
Yeah. Anyone could be except for Andrew Garfield. What a terrible
He'd make a good
No.
Colonel Sanders, though.
Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, if they wanted to reach the kids.
Yeah.
Young, hip Colonel.
Yeah, I feel like he kind of went into obscurity. I mean,
Can you do your best Andrew Garfield impression and have him say "finger looking good"? Can you do that?
What the fuck does he sound like?
Like the most boring person ever. You know what? I like Social Network. It's not his fault that the script for Amazing Spider-Man were terrible. They gave that shit to Mark Webb because his last name was Webb. Like
that was perfect.
It clearly wasn't perfect.
No, but I mean, like, for someone to be like Webb and Spider-Man, like, holy shit.
You know what he made before that, right?
What?
500 Days of Summer. Like,
yeah,
good movie, but it's not what. You don't watch that and think that guy could direct Spider-Man.
I feel like Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Zooey Deschanel would have made a better Peter Parker and like couple in Amazing Spider-Man.
Only if it was Zoe playing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
True. Wasn't even funny. I'm actually mad that you laughed at it. Can we get into the shame of the world?
I wanted to talk about KFC a little bit more.
Okay, let's do that.
Because our sponsors need the airtime. So, my favorite commercial from theirs is that's like a big old biscuit and a big old cookie. Like it's so like out there, but it's catchy and it's just so Google it. I mean, it's Google it. Wow.
Dacoda Miracle, that is your opinion and you are entitled to it.
It's a good commercial.
Disagree.
No, I mean other than KFC, I feel like Doritos tops it, but I mean
what?
Yeah, Doritos has great.
Oh, Doritos commercial.
Yeah, no, they outdid. Oh, and Pepsi, but that was more gimmicky. You know, the Super Bowl commercial.
Dude, can we please?
Yeah, let's move on.
You embarrass yourself
Let's move on.
Even further. What is it? All right. So do you have a news story for us?
I do. Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. So I had two, but I feel like this one is more embarrassing for the person. Okay. I don't know if this person died or not. They don't specify, but there is a safety, like, warning at the bottom of this news story.
Mr. Miracle, color me intrigued.
Okay. So, this is West Palm Beach, Florida. And
a quaint hamlet.
Yeah. So, officials say a man who kept pigeons was electrocuted when he used a metal pole to remove one of his birds from a power line. The Palm Beach County Sheriff Office says 36-year-old Elin Garcia Rivera was in his backyard Saturday afternoon when he spotted one of his pigeons on a power line running above. Then they say he got a 20-foot pole and tried to remove the bird, but when he touched the power line, you guessed it, he was electrocuted. And so
that wasn't written there. You added that little flavor, didn't you, Dacoda?
Oh no, it's written. No, it's not. Could you imagine though? That would be hilarious.
Oh, what? Okay.
But here's the on the bottom. This is stated as a theory, and I feel like this is the best part of the news story. It says, according to the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, according to them, birds can safely sit on wires because they aren't grounded, so the electricity in the power line stays put. People, on the other hand, get electrocuted when they touch a power line because they're on the ground, causing the electricity to flow through them.
Yeah, that's, some
Yeah.
pretty basic.
I learned that when I was 5.
Oh.
But the fact that they had to put a warning at the bottom of the news story, it's hilarious.
Is it? Okay, first of all, this guy is dead. You can tell because they maybe
They don't
not.
specify.
They don't specify, but I feel like the fact that they don't implies that he is. But I could be wrong.
I mean, 20-foot pole. That's big. That's a big pole.
This isn't an embarrassing story, dude. This is a guy.
All right. Okay.
This was a guy who was trying to save him.
He was trying to whack his bird off the pole or off the power line. I got another one.
Okay, let's try it.
All right. This one's in St. Petersburg, Florida.
All right.
Okay.
All Florida.
Yeah. I looked up recent Florida stories because
is that what you search when you search for Florida stories?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna do a different state each week.
What were the last two?
They weren't. Well,
yeah.
You've been in Europe, so
yeah. I think I finally got an American story.
Thank you.
What's two?
USA.
Because all Europe is the same place. Go.
Okay, so a man was angry after not getting a straw at McDonald's, was caught on video attacking an employee and attempting to pull her over the counter.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
What?
No, this is good.
Oh, this is good.
This is a guy. This is a public freakout. And
on camera.
People are attacked, and they don't deserve it, I'm assuming.
Okay.
But this is a situation where after the fact, this guy's going to have to reflect on what he did. This is what we're looking to share on the podcast.
So I finally figured it out.
Yeah.
After 3 episodes.
Let's go.
Of bullshit.
No,
okay.
We still have time to get our formula together.
We do.
We're in the early stages. No one gives a shit about episode 3.
So, Daniel Taylor, 41, became upset Monday when there were no straws in the St. Petersburg area McDonald's condiment bar.
So this was
This was January 1st, by the way.
Oh, my birthday.
You're a New Year's Eve baby?
Yeah.
Or New Year's baby.
So this guy is upset because he came to his last straw.
I won't.
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
There's some dead air for you.
Yeah, it deserved it.
It's so perfect, though.
All right, so Taylor was unaware of a new city law that went into effect on January 1st.
Oh, California.
Requiring customers to request straws. Despite being told of the new law, Taylor began screaming at employees, claiming the law does not exist.
So what happened here is he notices straw bin, it's empty.
Yeah.
He goes, hey, your straw bin's empty. They say, oh, there's this new law
that you have to ask.
You have to request a straw.
Yes.
And he loses
his mind. And he says, I don't know if he says that specific law doesn't exist or that no laws exist. He's
an anarchist.
He's just burn this place to the ground. So Taylor then grabbed employee Jasmine James by the shirt collar and pulled her onto the counter. James attempted to defend herself by punching Taylor in the face. Also, their last names are, if put together, are James Taylor. Other than that, after leaving the restaurant, Taylor returned to yell at the store manager and what?
How far away is this? What's the timeline?
Okay, so it says, it just says that she attempted to defend herself by punching him in the face, but after leaving the restaurant, Taylor returned. So it doesn't,
he comes back.
It could have been an hour, it could have been 5 minutes.
Clearly he's coming back to apologize.
You would think. He cooled down, he got his straw, he requested a straw.
Went to Starbucks, got a straw there.
Yeah. So Taylor returned to yell at the store manager and kicked another employee in the stomach before he once again left the scene. He kicked him in the stomach. Do you think he was going for
kicked the manager?
Kicked another employee, not even the manager.
So there's 2 different employees he's attacked.
Yeah. One he pulled onto the counter, and he got hit in the face by her, and then he left, got more fired up, did some more meth, and then came back in and started yelling at the manager. And then probably another employee was trying to defend the manager, and he kicked that employee in the stomach.
Yeah. Just a little background on me. I used to work at McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have nightmares about it, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Like, and by the way, the nightmares just include me back working there. That's the beginning and end of the horror there. But I remember like just what it's like to feel like you're there all day and you think to yourself like, God damn it, I'm working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's just me. If you work at McDonald's, I'm sure you're a super cool guy. I hope you like it.
Or girl.
No.
They don't discriminate there.
Anyway. They do.
Do they really?
Yeah, well, when I worked there, the policy, if you were a girl, you were working the register. If you're a guy, you're in the kitchen.
Wow.
This is how it is.
Jeez.
But listen,
it's not
with some exceptions, but not many.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to get at is, it's when you're working at McDonald's, just getting assaulted is just so not a part of what you're willing to put up with.
Oh no, you're barely willing to put up with like someone giving you their order. Like that's the bare.
Yeah.
That's it.
How politely do you think he asked for the straw the first time?
I don't even know. I mean, I think he was at a level 10. I think this guy had a bad day.
Bad day.
Came in like, I can't wait to drink my soda through a straw.
Yeah. But you know what?
And there were no straws. He lost it.
This isn't McDonald's. This is the government's fault. This is once again the government.
It's the turtle's fault for fucking eating straws.
This is I'm not going to blame the victim. I don't blame victim.
You don't victim shame.
But I blame the government for overreacting to that, and I don't know.
Okay, so.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah, no, not much.
So what did he do to the first one? And he kicked the second one.
Yeah, so he came in, lost his shit, pulled the employee on the counter, got hit in the face.
This is John McClane. Where's the straw?
Where's Rachel? And then left, got fired up, came back in, wanted some more, and then kicked another employee in the stomach, and then left.
Left again.
Yeah. But Taylor was later arrested and charged with 2 counts of battery. And here is the McDonald's spokesperson. Pretty much, I think they just have this on lock. This is
the United States official McDonald's public record?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Says our highest priority is the customer. Oh shit. No, it does say though, our highest priority is always the safety and well-being of our employees.
That's not true.
Customers at our restaurant.
I want it on the record. That's not true.
No, it's a wild, wild west in McDonald's.
Yeah. I do want to say, we'll get to this guy's statement.
Yeah.
I feel I don't have any information to back this up, but I feel that McDonald's employees are the fast food employees that get assaulted the most, or at the very least have to put up with the most bullshit.
Well, because I don't know if this is still true, but billions and billions are served every day. At least that's what their old slogan was. But I feel like they're the most popular fast food chain, and so the most people come to them. So just by ratio, you have the most crazy people.
Yeah.
Because you just have the most people in general.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
And it's also the cheapest.
The cheapest, by far.
The lowest class are coming in there,
starting
fights.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never heard of an In-N-Out employee getting thrown on the counter. No. They get paid $13 an hour, base pay.
The vibe at In-N-Out is so chill. No one's doing.
Yeah. No.
If you're eating at In-N-Out, you're like, oh, cool, straws, get rid of them.
I've seen people wait for over an hour for food at In-N-Out, and then they're happy they got it.
Yeah.
And they thank them.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Good vibes.
Thank you
religious
for this
propaganda on your cups.
Hey, whatever
No,
whatever works.
That was too harsh. They
Yeah.
put a little verse for you to look up later if you
If
choose.
you want.
It's a very
They're
casual,
not pushing it.
and it's hidden on the bottom of
It's
the
on the
cup.
bottom. Who's looking at the bottom of the cup?
You are now that you've heard this.
Well, no, I mean they are. I know that.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about you.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So finish the story. What did the
And then he just said we're in contact with the police department.
bunch of bullshit?
Yeah,
they
it's
have to
just
say.
they have to say it.
Yeah, they have to say it.
They don't give a shit. They don't even say
That sucks.
They don't even say the spokesperson's name because there probably isn't a spokesperson. It just said a McDonald spokesperson. It's just a spokesperson.
Time for my story.
Let's hear it.
Dacoda, you ready for one hell of a headline?
Yeah.
This is one hell of a headline.
Let's hear it.
2 arrested in brawl over crab legs at Alabama buffet.
Wow. There's not a more fitting headline than that.
Customers at an Alabama buffet were boiling mad.
Oh my god. At least the author of this.
Thank you, Fox News.
At least they have a sense of humor. Okay.
This is written by Louis Cassiano.
Okay.
Thank you.
Louis Cassiano is my new favorite, article writer.
Customers at an Alabama buffet were boiling mad while waiting in line for crab legs and took to using tongs as weapons during a brawl.
Oh my god.
At the eatery, police said. Customers at the Meteor Buffet in Huntingsville had been waiting in line for 10 to 20 minutes.
Holy shit.
For crab legs.
For boiled crab legs.
Alright, the pun said boiled. I don't know how these were.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. The eager diners were waiting for the next tray to come out when they rushed to serve themselves. They'd been waiting there for the crab legs for a good 10 to 20 minutes when they finally came out. It's very heated. Are they talking about the issue or the crab legs?
Yeah, really.
Especially if someone is taking more than their fair share, said Huntingsville police officer.
How many, so at a buffet, how many crab legs are too many crab legs to grab?
Well,
I'm not very well versed in buffets.
You're not.
No.
Well,
that's why I asked you.
As the podcast buffet expert.
Yeah. What's etiquette for crab legs at a buffet?
Well,
2?
Crab legs, I don't know. I'm imagining they're big. Maybe they're not.
It's a buffet. They get the cheapest shit.
Okay, sure. But
yeah.
sometimes the cheapest shit's big.
Okay.
I've seen big crab legs.
Some steroided legs.
Yeah, and sometimes they're still stuck together, at the base of the crab body.
It's disgusting.
You don't like seafood?
No, seafood's fine.
You don't like shellfish? Anyway,
no,
I like crab legs. Here's the thing. You just think buffets are gross.
Yeah.
And Alabama people are gross.
Well, no, because Alabama sponsors our podcast.
Stop saying people sponsor our podcast. It's not
the state of Alabama.
Made in Bama. What are we doing?
Yeah.
You are a terrible host.
Yes.
Anyway.
Thank you.
So, I mean, they have the food out under heat lamps.
Yeah, of course.
Or under burners,
yeah.
one of the two. And, the tray gets empty, and then they should just bring out a whole big pot. So if people are waiting for the food to come, when it comes, there should be enough for 2 people.
There should be.
There should be.
So maybe they just did one crab though.
Maybe they just
put boiled one crab.
Okay. So,
because I don't feel like crab legs are one of the most popular buffet items.
Okay, I'm gonna start this particular paragraph.
Yeah.
They've been waiting there for
10
the
to
crab
20
legs.
minutes.
10 to 20 minutes. When they finally came out,
No one knows.
It's very heated, especially if someone is taking more than their fair share, said police officer Gerald Johnson, who was eating at the restaurant when the melee broke out.
Wait. The sheriff. The sheriff was there.
He's not the sheriff. He's a police officer.
Oh, okay. I thought the sheriff of the town was there. That'd be hilarious.
Some diners began using tongs as swords and shattering plates.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Customers John Chapman and Chiquita Jenkins were arrested.
A man and a woman?
A man and a woman.
Wow.
Here's a picture. Okay, don't look at the picture. There's these guys.
Okay, wow. Wait. Is that Emperor Palpatine?
Shut the fuck up.
That looks like
Yeah, it was
okay.
It's Palpatine and Leslie Jones.
That's actually so more the Palpatine. The actor was it Ian something. This guy is like the actor who plays Palpatine, but after he gets electrocuted in Episode 3. Like
Dacoda is exaggerating. Okay.
he looks like a New Hope Palpatine.
All right. Jenkins.
That's pretty accurate.
Jenkins was at the $10.58 per plate buffet with her kids. Kids had to see their mom get arrested over some crab legs.
Wow.
That's something that happened. There's a woman who's beating a man, Johnson said. People are moving around plates and people are moving around and plates are shattering everywhere. Chapman suffered a cut to his head and Jenkins was not harmed. Woman won the fight.
She resisted the power of the dark side.
I'm guessing she didn't get a taste of the spoils of her victory.
No.
Chapman is facing disorderly conduct, and Jenkins is charged with third-degree assault.
Wow.
That's the end of that story.
Wow. So who got the worst sentence?
Clearly Jenkins, the black woman.
Oh wow.
Well, she cut his head.
She did cut his head with tongs or a plate.
With do you think she just like smashed a plate again and like used the shard as like a knife, a shiv?
You would think. Was the local doctor, the local pediatrician dining there as well?
I'd like to,
the whole town.
I'd like to see someone like rip off a crab leg and stab someone.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
This lady's
very
like
similar to your
John
good
McClane.
story.
Wow, people in food though, if you fuck with their food,
straws,
whatever. I mean, anything in a restaurant when something doesn't happen, people lose their shit.
Well, they're clearly like, I came to this buffet because I knew it had crab legs.
Yeah, and I waited 10 to 20 minutes. No.
So how much of this is the restaurant's responsibility?
No, none of it.
None of it?
No. If you can't act civilized in a fucking restaurant.
No, it's not a restaurant. It's a buffet.
Or a whatever.
It's not.
Look, we're also sponsored by Hometown Buffet, so.
This was that Meteor buffet.
Oh, good. Fuck them. Yeah. No, if you can't keep your cool in a restaurant, that's your fault. If you can't act like a normal human being in public, that's your fault. No matter what happens around you.
But this is in Alabama.
No matter. No matter what happens around you, it is your responsibility to keep your cool.
Now, I don't want to imply anything.
What?
Do you think that maybe there was some racism involved?
There could have been.
Because there was a white man, old white man.
He was old.
Not the least racist group of people.
Old white man.
In Alabama, a southern boy.
Let me take a look at him again.
And, I don't know.
With his Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Yeah.
He had... Okay, so the best part is in
He looks like a grandpa.
He does look like a grandfather.
He looks like a nice old grandpa.
He looks like a Sith Lord.
It says he has a cut to his head. Do you think he'll get stitches?
There's a Band-Aid on it, so it's not... In the picture, there's a Band-Aid on his head.
Band-Aid.
On the top of his head.
Oh, yeah, but you could kind of see a little blood there.
A little bit. It's not bad, though.
It's not bad.
Wow. Wow. No, it's...
My favorite part is that they started using tongs as well.
I know, they just, drew their weapons,
They couldn't have been at the front. There was a line waiting, crab legs out, cheers happened, and then
it's
just it's you, one of us.
They flipped out.
One of us, they looked at each other. They were both on different sides of the aisle. There's this line, and the crab legs are in the middle.
Yeah.
And
they looked at each other.
There's one rack of crab legs left, right? And they look at each other and they both say to themselves, I'm not waiting another 10 to 20 minutes. and they both, tongue in hands, they both grabbed and started like a tug of war.
Yeah.
And then one just like
Yeah.
stabbed him in the head.
Oh my god. No, I feel like
But it said multiple people. It was like a little
Is there a
brawl
video?
breakout.
Is there a video?
Not of the incident.
But like interviewing?
Let's see.
Click on that video.
Oh,
I want to see this.
It's gonna load.
Yeah.
No, this is not gonna be interesting.
No, alright.
Alright, here we go. We finally got it. Here we go.
You got it?
It's just gonna.
It's gonna be the news story, right? Alright, so that's a commercial.
So who's ever, someone do some editing on this part. This part sucks.
Yeah.
We probably should have just ended the podcast.
No. Alright, so this is Tiger Woods making his comeback. Right?
Amp up the imagination.
Amp up. Okay, so I do have a story about, while that loads, I work at a restaurant. And it's a nice place. Like there's tablecloths, there's it's a nice here, pause it. Yeah, that's not
It's just
that's not gonna be it.
yeah.
Okay, so this just happened the other night actually. A server was at a table, and to just give you an idea of like the cost of the plate. It's around anywhere between $25 and $35 a plate.
All right.
So you're getting people that can afford that there.
Not a $10.58 buffet.
Yeah, exactly. So
High society.
it's high society, and a server goes to the table, and a guy has an iced tea, and he asks her, could I get sugar? She goes, right away. Of course, yes. You
have
get
to
sugar.
ask at this restaurant.
Yeah, and you have to ask for straws too. We don't do the straw thing. And so I guess I wasn't there. I saw the aftermath when he blew up, but apparently the sugar didn't come fast enough for him.
Oh wow.
And she was at the register where you put in the order, and he gets out of his chair, walks across the restaurant to an employee-only area, and starts berating her on not having the sugar. Like, where's my fucking sugar?
Those were the words said.
His exact words.
Okay, you saw this.
I saw this. Where's my fucking sugar? I asked you for sugar. And she turned around, like, and she's just like, I asked a busser to get it, because she's busy. It's a busy night.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of bussers in the restaurant too. So she had asked a busser, and
This
apparently
sounds like the
busser
beginning of like a porno rape.
in a busy restaurant.
Where's my sugar?
Where's my
I
sugar?
asked you for sugar.
Yeah. And so
and then he just brings his head down.
Jesus.
Sorry.
So
None of this is making the
she immediately goes to where the sugar is, and he follows her.
Yeah.
And she finally gets the sugar, gives it all in like employee only areas, like this fucking guy. And as she gives it to him, he goes, I've been waiting so long for this sugar. Why the fuck did it take so long? Like, he is like screaming obscenities.
Yeah.
Like, it was ridiculous in a nice restaurant.
Sure.
It's ridiculous. I mean, some people don't know how to
I don't know
act
what
in public.
I don't know what it takes for someone to get like this. Like
I don't know.
I don't know
Some fucking sugar.
But I don't know if that person's like just having a
bad day.
A bad day, or
Yeah.
but something went wrong somewhere. And not just the bad day, but also the history
Like his mental health.
of like where that, like what leads you to that.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
just-
it's fucked up.
And that's not even the worst bit. Like what she went through.
Yeah.
Terrible. Didn't deserve it.
No.
Nowhere near the two guys that actually got battered over straws.
Yeah.
Or the lady with the crab legs.
I
It's
know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I like that there's a common theme in our stories.
For those of you listening, I don't know you. I hope to never know you. But I want to encourage you to do better. You probably weren't going to, but if you ever find yourself on the verge of just fucking like misbehaving over dumb shit, just
it's not
don't
worth it.
do it.
It's
Why?
not worth it.
These people. Wait, be a little more patient for your sugar. It's better in the long run.
I hope this guy listens to this. He won't.
What? But why? Like, if you do it, write in why.
Write in why, yeah. Write in when you lost your shit, and also what mental disability you have.
I have so many questions. That's the thing. Is I want to know how you get to this, how you get here.
Okay, so my stepdad has this thing where, man, I'm talking about him a lot. He gets road rage.
Yeah.
And I could get road rage because you're not talking to these people. Some people do, and that's where it crosses the line. If you go ballistic in your own car, that's one thing. But when you put yourself in danger, that's another thing. But with road rage, you're in a car going around
a weapon,
between
basically.
A weapon, a moving missile. Going anywhere between like 55 and 75, depending on what kind of road you're on. And so your senses are heightened. You're in a danger zone.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Stop it.
So your senses are heightened. And if someone does a bullshit move, cuts you off, is tailgating you, whatever, you are enraged because they're putting your safety at risk. And that makes sense. Someone comes late with some crab legs, you're not in danger. You're not like...
I get that. I agree with you. That like, I don't like road rage. I don't really get it.
I don't get road rage.
Too much. But I could see more easily how people take that personally.
Yeah.
And I think that's the same thing what's going on here. Is like the guy with the straw and the crab.
He took it personally.
They're taking it, like, and the sugar guy, the sugar daddy. Can we call him sugar daddy?
We call him sugar daddy.
They're taking these... slights personally when they don't need to.
He did say, so the sugar daddy did say that he was just like, he said something about like, I'm high class, you don't know who the fuck you're dealing with. Dude, like, it was that sort of thing.
Can you make me a promise?
Yeah.
Like, you have to make me a promise.
I will. Yeah.
Yeah. If you see this guy come in again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, if you notice, where do you work? Like, in the restaurant, you're a waiter or you're a busboy?
Yeah, I'm a busser.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're in the restaurant. There's a chance you'll see him coming in.
Possibly.
Okay. If you see him come in again, I want you to, as soon as he sits down, go to his table and just put on put off the table an absurd amount of sugar packets and say, we don't want any trouble.
We don't want any trouble.
Can you please do that?
I will if he comes in.
A healthy dose of sweet self-loathing.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to another episode. Just to let you know, we do have social media now. Our Instagram handle is at NMPM_podcast. And then we have a Facebook page under Not My Proudest Moment. We also have a Twitter handle, which is at NMPMPodcast. Also, we have an email, which is nmpmpodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to follow us, email us, tell us about the story or a story that you want us to tell or not tell. Just specify it in the email or DMs. Possibly change the names of the people if you don't want us to say them. So yeah, we hope to hear from you soon. Anything you want to say, Matt?
Gravy.
Wow.
Yeah, that's getting edited out for sure.